as the world enters a new era. A new chapter of tourism has begun. Thailand presents amazing new chapters. Thailand has it all from A to Z. Awaken your senses. Start a new chapter to awaken your senses and feel more alive. Beyond expectation. Start new experiences that go beyond every expectation. Craft your imagination. Start new excitement that inspires anywhere, anytime. New expressions of romance. Start a new chapter in life, more romantic than words can describe. Overjoyed with excitement, start a joyful new day where your heart beats to the new rhythms. Pump your heart with flames of passion. Start a new memory that ignites flames of unforgettable passion. Reconnect with nature. Start a new rhythm that reconnects and refreshes your soul with nature. Submerge yourself in local culture. Start new laughter that echoes loudly through local community-based tourism. Experience new chapters of Thailand. Visit Thailand Year 2022. Amazing new chapters. Amazing Thailand.
ประตูน้ำโพลีคลินิกประตูน้ำการแพทย์คลินิกเวชกรรมประตูน้ำโพลีคลินิกประตูน้ำการแพทย์คลินิกเวชกรรม
อย่ายอมแพ้เลิกเป็นคนขี้แพ้ที่โรงพยาบาลผิวหนังอโศกโรงพยาบาลเฉพาะทางโดยแพทย์ผู้เชี่ยวชาญเฉพาะทาง
ผมนายแพทย์ธนวัฒน์โชติมาในฐานะนายกสมาคมศัลยกรรมและเวชศาสตร์เพื่อการเสริมสวยประเทศไทยปัจจุบันสมาคมมีอายุครบ36 ปีนับว่าเป็นสมาคมศัลยกรรมและเวชศาสตร์เพื่อความงามสมาคมต้นๆของประเทศพร้อมด้วยคณะกรรมการและสมาชิกแพทย์มีความตั้งใจอย่างแน่วแน่จะพัฒนามาตรฐานการรักษาเพื่อชื่อเสียงของแพทย์ไทยและผลักดันให้ประเทศไทยเป็นศูนย์กลางความงามโลกในอนาคตอันใกล้นี้
Redefine your beauty only at the Ladomat.
Tiffany's Show Pattaya, a spectacular world-class show.
Which is part of Miss International Queen 2022, which will be coming up in this June next month. And also, I think it should be worldwide at June. Next month will be the Pride Month, where all the LGBTQ worldwide will be celebrating the Pride together. Also, in Thailand, we also have a big activity coming up in June together with the beauty pageant that we all have been missing for like 1 or 2 years because of COVID-19. So this is another special opportunity that we can get together to warming up the moment, the feeling of the big pride that we are about to share that's coming up in like less than 10 days. I would say that. Um, last night in Thailand, we also have the opportunity to welcome our 5 Miss International Queens into the live session here through this Facebook page of Miss International Queen. Today is the second night, and we have the privilege to welcome another 3 Miss International Queens joining us together. So just tell your friend to come and join this live session, and don't forget to click like, click follow, and click share in order to welcome the more audience, the more fun we can have. And let's talk together. You can ask the question, you can leave the question, and you can be part of the live by talking together. Okay, so I'm not going to waste any minutes anymore. Let's flash back before we meet our Miss International Queens tonight by going back, turning back the time to see the crowning moment and who is going to be with us tonight. Let's check it out. This is the first Miss International Queen that will be joining us tonight, Miss Queen Thunyarat Chitpraphachin, Miss International Queen 2007. This is her crowning moment back then. And this is Miss Trixie Maristela, Miss International Queen from the Philippines 2015. Wow. And Miss Valentina Fluchaire 2020 from Mexico. This is our 3 queens that will be joining us tonight. So let's meet the queen, okay? Take a bow to the queen. สวัสดีครับสวัสดีครับ Hello to all.
สวัสดีค่ะ
Okay,
สวัสดี
okay.
ค่ะ
Theme, you are in Thailand right now. So the time is the same as me because right now it should be like 8 something. But what time is it in Philippines right now, Trixie?
I'm actually in Australia right now.
Oh,
So
really?
yeah,
You're in Australia?
I've
Where in
been living here
Australia?
for Melbourne. It's 11 o'clock in the evening in Australia.
I see. And what about Valentina? You are in Mexico, Santiago?
We are, yes, Mexico. Mexico is fine. 8 in the morning. We are 12 hours behind Thailand. Hour.
Jeez. So 8 in the morning.
Yes.
Okay. First of all, say hello to your friends and all the audience watching, and take the opportunity to update what have you been up to, especially for the past 2 years. We haven't heard from each other, and even the contestant also have to postpone until next month. So just take the opportunity to say hi and update to all your fans, starting with Theme first. Okay, Theme สวัสดีทักทายแ
โอเค
ฟนๆ
ค่ะ
จ้ะ
สวัสดีค่ะ Hello everyone. My name is Thunyarat Chitpraphachin. I'm Miss International Queen 2007. อุ้ยนานมาก So long time so long time look so long time and look the oldest. เออ มาม่า
I กับมาม่า today in from uh my occupation is about showing dog. So when have the COVID-19, my occupation and work is also stop. Cannot have dog show all the world. Stop. Same the beautician. So I only stay at home and take
Wow.
care the dog. Yes, yes,
Uh-huh.
yes.
So it's like you breeding the dog and training
Yes.
them.
When I stay at home when have COVID-19, I only breeding the dog and for sale into the other country and in
I see.
Thailand.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but not showing the dog. Cannot showing the dog because
I see.
all show dog event closed. Cannot have. Yes.
Okay.
So
So
but not boring for me. Not boring because I have take care the baby. I breeding the dog. I see the dog every day. My happiness. Yes.
I see. So but right now everything's back to normal or not yet or almost like
Now have dog show already have dog show start and
I see.
the not only in Thailand but around the world also have the dog show. So
I see.
I back from breeding the dog to work at the show dog. Yes.
I see. I see. So it sounds fun and interesting in a way. นั่นคือน้องฟิล์มนะครับ and that's ฟิล์มธัญรัตน์นะครับ updating her life. And what about Trixie? What have you been up to?
Hi, everyone. I'm Trixie Maristela. I'm Miss International Queen 2015. And I'm from the Philippines, but 2017, I moved to Australia. And I lived first in Brisbane. And then 2 years ago, I moved to Melbourne. And yeah, before the pandemic, I actually finished my master's in accounting degree. And then after that, I was able to land an internship for a family-owned, family-run tax firm. And then I started as a junior tax accountant, while at the same time I was also doing banking. So I had a short stint as a banker in Melbourne, Australia. And I was doing work from home mostly during that time. And yeah, during the pandemic, I can say I'm still a bit busy because finance and accounting doesn't really stop. So it didn't really affected me. But the thing that affected me the most is I miss my family because they were supposed to visit me here in Australia last year, but unfortunately, because of the pandemic, they weren't able to because the borders of Australia are closed. Despite the COVID pandemic, I still find it a lucky year for me because I was able to finish my master's degree, which took me 2 years basically to finish. And yeah, I've been keeping myself busy by reading. I love reading books basically, and I love studying. I don't know. Initially,
Yeah.
before I actually went to Australia, I was supposed to study in Europe in Universidad Complutense de Madrid. And then during my reign in Miss International Queen, they invited me in Sydney Mardi Gras for a pageant. I fell in love with Australia, so I changed my plans. And here I am 5 years after living in Australia.
Okay, I have no doubt if you're falling in love with Australia, especially Melbourne is like the number one livable city in the world. The
Most
most
livable
livable
city in
city.
Australia, although it's very
Yeah,
cold.
indeed
It's
it
very
is.
cold. It's like 9 degrees today. So
Really, it's very cold. On the contradiction, here in Thailand, it's oh my God, it's like you're living in a
hot.
sauna or steam room. Yeah, it's so hot
Yeah,
right now, so very hot and
I know
hot and
that.
raining
I
and
went.
hot and raining.
Tell me about it. I went to the Philippines 2 months ago for the Miss International Queen Philippines. And oh my God, I was sweating. I'm not used to the warm tropical weather already. I was sweating
I
because
see.
even though it's raining, it's very warm and humid.
Yeah, it's the same here. I think Philippines and Thai almost the same weather, right? Almost the
Same,
same.
same, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pretty much the same. Anyway, glad to see you happy. Okay. And what about Valentina?
Thank
How's
you.
everything's there in Mexico?
Hello to everyone. I'm Valentina Fluchaire, the reigning International Queen and Miss International Queen 2020. And wow, it has been a journey for me these 2 years. Well, I had the opportunity to work, to open my work opportunities a lot. Really, Miss International Queen changed my life a lot. But I want to be honest with you. It has been like a bittersweet moment for me. Okay, I won the Miss International Queen. I'm the second Mexican that had the honor to win the crown. The first one is Erica Andrews. Rest in peace. She's not with us, unfortunately. But it's I'm telling about the bittersweet moment because okay, I'm the winning queen, but the whole pandemic situation, like it's so difficult, and I always at the first 3 months that I won the crown, I was like so sad because all the sad news, all the death, all the COVID-19
Mhm.
situation with no vaccine. So it was like a difficult time for me because I couldn't share the winning moment, the proud moment with my family because all of my family is like elder people, so they were like in risk situation if I visit them. Right now, everyone we are vaccinated. We already celebrate my winning moment, but I'm fine. Right now, I'm studying. I want to share like a proud moment of my life right now is like I'm studying in one of the most important art school. I'm studying acting school here in Mexico. So my life is good right now. I'm good. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, I think COVID-19, the pandemic, changed everyone's life, but we managed to survive. Just like I already said this last night with another five queen, we survive, and not just survive. We survive gracefully because you are all look gorgeous, and not just only look gorgeous, you live a gorgeous life, and you still shining to other people and all the fans as well. So next month we're going to celebrate the Pride Month, and also this year Miss International Queen Beauty Pageant. The concept of this year is Pride Together. So I'm going to ask you this: um, what is your proudest moment that you can think of, that the first coming up things that, oh, I'm so proud of this? What is that moment, and how is that moment changed your life since then? Okay, I let the range Miss International Queen answer this one first. So what is yours, Valentina?
Um, the first moment that got in my mind was, of course, my crowning moment. I'm so proud about that. But I want to share something more personal with you because right now the theme of Miss International Queen this year is pride, and pride can come in different moments. It could be a big one like winning the Miss International Queen crown, or it could be a personal one like when my grandmother is 85 years old. She
Mm,
had here in Mexico is so much different than Thailand. My Mexican people are still like close to the transgender community.
I
So
see.
my grandmother has that school, old school,
Old
but
school.
the moment that she recognized me, that she spoke to me as a woman and told me, "Hey, daughter, how are you?" It was like,
Mm,
oh my God, like winning the International Queen crown because hearing my grandmother referring to myself as a woman it was like a so special moment, and it was a proud moment that I was in the right place with my right family, and I was so happy to hear my grandmother um, receiving me and accepting me as a woman.
Yes.
That is one of my
Mhm.
proudest moments that I can share with you right now.
Yeah, we are moving forward to that, but starting from the family first. I know that how you feel. Okay, and what about you, Trixie? What about yours?
I think, yeah, aside from winning the crown, obviously, I'm very proud to finish my master's degree in accounting. It's very
Mhm.
unrelated to my bachelor's degree, which is languages, because in the Philippines I studied
Mhm.
European languages, and
Mm.
in Australia, because I've always wanted to learn something new, and I want to push
Mhm.
myself to the limits. I told myself, um, maybe back then I was thinking of MBA or accounting. And
Mhm.
then I chose accounting. And when I was starting it, I had no idea how to balance, do bookkeeping, auditing, and tax accounting. And there was a point where I am almost crying on an exam because it's out of my comfort zone basically. But I just worked hard and I told myself, that there's nothing I can't accomplish if I just put my heart in it. And I've
Mhm.
learned to love it eventually, and I finished it. And I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot about myself as well while studying, and maybe I still want to study more. And in fact, I'm doing my diploma degree in chartered accountants in Australia and New Zealand. So eventually, I'd be a certified chartered accountant, and I can do public practice, or maybe in the long run, put up my own accounting firm. I'd say that's my
Wow.
proudest moment. It's such an achievement, and I'm sure I've made my family proud, and I've made my community proud as well. And I'm sure there's a lot of trans women out there who, who would love to explore their boundaries, not just in beauty pageants. I'm
Mhm.
sure there's a lot of trans women that has achieved um, a lot in other fields. Like for example, Poetry Chada, she's doing great in her biotech
Mhm.
degree.
Mhm.
And yeah, I'd love to see more trans women, achieving their respective dreams in different fields.
I see. And how's the situation of the trans in Australia? Is there a
It's
hatred or anything still going on?
Well, to be honest, that's one of the reasons why I moved to Australia. I migrated to Australia because here they have legislations that protect the rights of trans women and the LGBT community. Basically, they have gender recognition law in here, and they have anti-discrimination bill in here. And if you're a trans woman here, you can change your name to a name that corresponds to your gender identity. And aside from that, you can marry as well, anyone that you're attracted to. There's no boundaries in terms of unions and marriage. And you can also change your gender identity on your passport. So it's a dream for every trans woman, I guess, especially Filipinos in Thailand. I know it's not something possible in our countries, but in Australia, it's like heaven for the LGBT community, which is why I,
Mm.
chose to move in here.
I see. There's been a lot of talking and about of movement for this in Thailand as well, but it's not happening yet, and I don't know why it's not happening because
Yeah,
I see no reason at all. But it's not happening. It's not happening. So we're still trying hard, but it's obviously seeing that we have to try harder. Okay,
that's
and that's
true.
why we are
And
all
I think
here. I
Miss
think.
International Queen, yeah, I think Miss International Queen is a very good platform, so that other hopefully politicians or lawmakers would you would see that we are visible and that our narratives are true, and they have a reference based on that, based on the not just the winners but the contestants and the pageant itself, that we exist and we need rights, and we need those rights to be protected. So hopefully in the future, yeah, it will happen.
Yeah, hopefully. That's the best we can hope for right now. But not just standing still and hoping it to happen. We also trying our best to shine and to make them hear us, make them heard. Okay. Um, what about น้องฟิล์มนะครับ? What is your proudest moment? Can you share with
If
us?
Thai people will be know some about my life. When I was young until grow up, my family cannot accept about my to be transgender, to be lady boy, and if I tell you, พี่อ่าน you think I will win the crown Miss Tiffany Universe 2007. You know, my mother and my father also cannot accept me. When I go back my hometown, I must wearing like the man with long hair, big shirt and trouser, something like that, and no makeup. And one day I my nails have the color. My mother no talk with me one day, and
I see.
I win Miss International Queen. They also not accept me. You understand?
Yeah, I know.
When I come out, I very happy. I'm very proud, but my family not happy, not proud of me. But the change of my life is I was being first flight attendant in Thailand. That the transgender flight attendant. You understand?
I
So
see.
this is the point that my family changed. My family changed about thinking, because always my family think the transgender or lady boy in Thailand must not success in the life, because the law or social or something is not open for us. When I the first flight attendant, that is the point that my family ถ้ามีรูปขึ้นให้หน่อยนะคะ my family change thinking that you are transgender but you can be flight attendant, so it's many make me proud about this. And it's not easy. Many people think flight attendant or cabin crew is very easy to be, but for the transgender very difficult, because some people your friend not want to sleep with you, something like that. Or and I start from Miss Tiffany and Miss International Queen and go to the flight attendant, right? So many people watch to me, like the teacher, the friend, and many pressure to me. You understand?
I know.
It's not easy. But people think, you are Miss Tiffany, you are Miss International Queen, so you can be the flight attendant. It's not like you thinking, because I training more than normal people and you know when
Okay.
I
To
when
prove
I
yourself. Mm-hmm.
อบรมภาษาอังกฤษว่าไงพี่อ่านอบรม
Training.
แบบ
Training.
train when I training to be the flight attendant the teacher many pressure to me a lot because
Yeah.
you are Miss Tiffany right okay pressure the
Mm-hmm.
exam also difficult everything and I must do save every people
Mm-hmm.
to be flight attendant not only name but
Uh,
must practice save other
mm-hmm.
people yes
Yeah.
and when I get the wings of flight attendant this
The
is
badge,
my
right? The yeah.
wings มันเป็นปีกอะค่ะปีกเรียกว่าอะไรล่ะปีก wings ปีก
ปีก
ปี
ก็
ก
คือเป็นเข็มกลัดเหรอเป็นเข็มกลัด Is it the badge like
ใช่
that
brush ค่ะเป็นแบบเข็มกลัดแล้วก็
Uh-huh.
and then I very proud and after that my mother and my father accept me to be dot a one of
A
daughter
daughter
because I have one
Ah.
yes you know I one day I long hair like this and I sit
mm-hmm.
in the counter of my home is the photographer studio right and
Mm-hmm.
the client come and talk with father oh your daughter very beautiful you know my father say no daughter son my son yeah
I see.
and the client oh like this and you know some people know me Miss Tiffany right want to take the photo my mother go out no photo like when
I see. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but when I
But
to be
mm-hmm.
ค่ะพี่อัน
but after you have accomplished to be the flight attendant
yes
what
everything
happened
changed
after that when people come
everything
saying
changed
oh can I take a
I
photo
can
with your daughter
I can wear the dress
the dress
like a woman into the home and can make up
mm-hmm.
can do anything
I see mm-hmm.
yeah. because
and and
I
and up until now up until now
yes
everything's good right
now yes until now so this
mm-hmm.
is my proud but the most proud of me is win Miss Tiffany
I see mm-hmm.
yeah because
Mm-hmm.
if I not have Tiffany universe my life
Mm-hmm.
will not be like
I see mm-hmm.
yes.
Yeah okay yeah but
Okay.
I think it happens everywhere in the world it's like going step by step winning the acceptance of the different people that have the different
No,
point of view looking at the trans and like that.
you understand I take my photo of my mom and my dad in when I page joy Miss Tiffany I know have bread right
Uh-huh.
I not surgery
Uh,
one is
uh-huh.
the bubble in here and one is my amulet you know amulet you know
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
you
mm-hmm,
right my
mm-hmm,
amulet
mm-hmm.
and my father mother picture I think always if I win I want I want to tell father mother same other people when go Miss Tiffany many people call to father mother I I join Tiffany universe or something but I cannot tell you understand it's my
Mm-hmm.
in my heart I want to talk with mother and father, I join Miss Tiffany and I will win for you or something like that. But when
but
I win, when
back at that time you cannot say that.
but
I
when
know.
I win, but when I win and I call my father mother, my father mother say, but not accept, also not accept. But for me,
Hmm.
I proud of this. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. But I think right now they are very proud of you right now. Hmm.
Yes,
And
yes, yes, because because now after flight attendant story change, I have work on cable TV. Nah, you at I see you many time, right? In
yeah, I
in
interview you
the
a lot.
I I, I go sell the product. Uh,
Yeah, you are like the
and
presenter
right
of so many products, and you go on many national TVs. Yes. Mm-hmm.
in before the TV of Thailand change system, I have a lot of
Yes.
work and 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 can go sell the product or something like that. Yeah, so my mother, okay, you can have occupation, you have work or something like that. They okay, not worry about me and accept that flight attendant. Yes,
Yes, yes,
ค่ะ
I can see that. So we are moving forward together to make the pride and the proudest moment. I know that the proudest moment means nothing if you cannot share with the people you love. I will say that. Okay, but since your your family accept you, that's the most crucial things, the most important thing. That how to start. It's like the
Yes,
foundation. That is like the, the strong base that can be the big platform that it's like you can jump into anything if you have that foundation backing you up. Okay, so let's say if you are back on stage once again, and I'll there's a big opportunity for you to share this moment of the Pride Month that's coming up. What would you like to tell the world or the fans, the message that that is right now you want to share for 2022 to the world about the pride to be the pride together บอกฟิล์มด้วยนะฟิล์มคือถ้าได้กลับไปยืนอยู่บนเวทีอีกครั้งหนึ่งอยากจะพูดถึงความภูมิใจอะไรให้กับโลกให้กับสังคมให้กับแฟนๆได้เข้าใจกับว่า pride together it could, maybe the things you have shared back then on stage when you crowning or the other moment has already, it's ongoing. But what is it right now that means to you that you want to share about the words pride together to the world? Okay, I'll start with Trixie then.
I think, especially during the pandemic, like all of us went through a very tough time. And in Australia, we've also experienced a lot of difficulties, like we went on lockdown and all that. And there's a lot of nurses that had to to work double hours just to be able to support those that went positive on the virus. And most of these nurses are also LGBT. So I think that's a very good testament that we are all in this together, no matter if you're a lesbian, gay, bisexual, or trans women. I think that's one thing that we have learned during the pandemic. And I think the theme for Miss International Queen, which is World Pride, I think it's about time that we recognize the contribution of the LGBT community in the world, especially during tough times like the pandemic. I'm sure there's a lot of doctors, there's a lot of nurses in aged care that are part of the community. And if you only give us a chance to contribute something instead of ostracizing, instead of discriminating or looking down on our skills, if you look at if you take cognizance of the fact that we have our skills and talents that we can share and give us a platform, give us a chance to contribute, then we will be more than happy to help out and reach out. And I think yeah, that's what I've learned during the pandemic, and hopefully everyone also has seen that contribution as well. And yeah, there's a lot of LGBT community in different fields. So like for me, for instance, I'm in the accounting field, and there's not a lot. I haven't met a lot of trans women, but there's a lot of of gays and bi and lesbians in the finance and accounting world. And yeah, I'm just so proud to see a lot of them here in Australia, and that they're recognized, and even in the corporate world. And that's it.
Okay, I think we got that what you are trying to say. Okay, and what about น้องฟิล์มล่ะครับน้องฟิล์มอยากจะแชร์อะไร What about you, Fiล์ม
You know,
if you on stage
I live in Thailand, the land of the most LGBTQ in the world. For me, I think like this. But we, but we no have lawyer law or anything to cover and protect us. You understand?
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, I know.
I
No,
go.
no law
I
legally or regulation or anything that
I go I police station yesterday to make something. You know, uh I see the lady boy fighting
Mhm,
with lover, and police
mhm,
say to call the lover calm and pay only 500 baht and go back. So I think it's not uh fair for for us. You understand?
mhm,
No,
mhm,
no. We in Thailand have a lot of LGBTQ, but why? If you want to call Pride Month, but everything still same, nothing. You understand? It
mhm,
cannot call Pride proud to be Pride.
mhm,
So I want Thailand change. I want Thailand change about the law, the legal or anything to cover. You know, Trixie,
mhm.
I talk with Trixie. In Australia, very if
Very
you
good.
like this, the lady boy, you must in the
Uh-huh.
jail นะ
Mhm,
cannot
mhm,
cannot same in Thailand นะเนอะพี่อ่าน so I think if Pride month in the next month, I want
mhm,
Thailand change. Thailand must be change for us, change for other people,
mhm.
because many people is LGBTQ, but not show themselves. You understand? But
Yeah, I know.
I want I want Thailand have the legal or the law for us, and the I example like me and Ver, we love 9 years, but we cannot we cannot marry, not same in
Yeah.
Australia, same other
Mhm,
country. And you
mhm,
know, uh, the event call me give me the money to go sign the
The
ใบทะเบียนสมรส
registration like the wedding. Uh-huh.
Like the wedding, but I asked, it's only the paper, you understand? So I say
Yeah, I
I
know.
not accept
It's
it.
just the symbolic is not legally.
Not legal, not legal. So for what? You understand? For what?
Mm-hmm.
If for me, if Prime month, I want Prime month is have anything change for LGBTQ.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, I think we got your point, and I can see that so many people is trying hard to make that happen. And just like I mentioned before, I don't know why it didn't happen. It was in the in the parliament, in the almost there. We are almost there. But when it comes to the vote, it's always back to where we started once again. And I think I got your point, that Nong Film's trying to tell us. We are saying the word pride together or pride month, but even in Thailand that has so many LGBTQ plus, they not even proud or dare to identify themselves that hey, I am, because the law didn't even certify or didn't cover or didn't count them in as part of the legal things. Then how can you ask them to come forward
Proud.
and telling the world
How
to be proud? Yeah.
be, how to
Mm-hmm.
proud, because uh it's not fair for us. You know, I
Mm-hmm.
go some I go some place. The man,
Mm-hmm.
the man joking me like
I know.
sorry, you are lady boy, something like this, and I say yes,
Mm-hmm.
and he say cut already, something like this. Yeah, talk with me like this. You know, if if like this in Australia cannot, right, Trixie? Cannot
Yeah.
do like this
Yeah.
in
Cannot.
Australia.
It's
You
bullying,
cut already.
obviously.
That's
You
true.
cut
That's
already.
it. It's actually very rude. Yeah, that's very rude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Mm-hmm.
you 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 are say you are same the real woman or not? Something like this. Ask me like this. In
Mm-hmm.
the food restaurant,
In
something like
public,
this. Ask
let's
me
say
like
in public. Uh-huh.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Thailand always like this. พี่อ่าน know right? Thailand
Yeah,
always
I
like
know.
this.
I can see that it's still going on. Not just only on social media, but in public, it's still going on. I
Yeah.
would want to say that it's getting better, but I'm not exactly sure if it's really better or not. But I hope that it will be better, and we are working on that very hard. And I can see that more and more people are joining us together. That's why we calling it Pride Together. So the more we have, the more we joining. I hope that we will be big enough and loud enough for them to hear us all, and make this change. We didn't ask for something that's beyond or more than uh, the other people. Just only the same standard. We just only want the same standard to be treated equally. That's all
Equally.
we ask for. Yeah, just equally. Okay, so it comes to you right now, Valentina. What would you be saying on stage? You will have a big platform and a big moment to be on stage next month. But let's say if you have this moment to rehearse or say it one more time before on stage, what would you like to share of your Pride Together message?
Sure. Okay. To talk a little, I want to show about the situation, how it's for transgender women here in Mexico. Here in Mexico, yes, we can get married. We can change our documents, our names. We can change our sex. Um, we have some rights. So like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, but in the other side, Uh, Mexico has the second highest ranking for the world, and the first one is Brazil. So you can see how's the situation here in Latin America for transgender women. It's very difficult, and if you can and how's the situation in Thailand, and if we put that in a balance, okay, in Mexico can get married, safe place for us. I open my social media and I see so many heartbreaking news about transgender women murder. I are
Valentina?
don't find them any,
Valentina? I'm
and
sorry for interrupting,
it's
but I think your
for
signal
me.
is not so good. I'm sorry for interrupting. Your signal is very, it's very weak. I don't know how can we adjust that, but is there any way you can fix your signal, because it's not so clear
Oh
to
my
hear
God!
what you say.
Can you?
โบ๊ะแบบหนึ่ง
So
I
sorry.
thought it's happening to me as
Right now,
well. Like,
yeah, the
I
signal
thought
is
that's
already.
actually me. I'm checking on my connection and I think, oh, is my connection bad?
Yes.
Because it's breaking up.
So far, Trixie, your connection is the best right now.
Really?
Or in here, your
I
connection is the
I
yeah.
actually
It's completely smooth. It's completely smooth. But right now,
maybe it's the
what
internet
Valent,
connection in
I think
Australia.
we lost Valentina's signal already. So I would suggest, if you're still hearing me, Valentina, I would suggest that you may have to leave this session and then trying to get back into it, like a restarting it. Maybe it can fix a bit. We can wait for you. So you can come back. Okay. Meanwhile, I'll go to Trixie first. I'll let Trixie saying something to our contestant, 24 contestants so far as of now.
Yeah. So, my message to all the contestants is, first of all, stay healthy and stay safe. Make sure you don't get the
Yeah.
virus before you fly to Thailand, because that will be your first struggle. If you get the virus, right, you won't be able to travel
True.
and all the hassle, because it happened to me in the Philippines. I went to the Philippines 2 months ago to attend the Miss International Queen Philippines. And then, even though I didn't get the virus going there, I got the virus going back to Australia.
I
But I was,
see. Oh, really?
yeah, yes, I was
And
able
and
to,
and
I
and, and,
managed to,
and you are fine. I mean, have any side
I'm
effect
fine.
afterwards?
Yeah, so
Okay.
honestly, so I attended the Miss International Queen pageant in the Philippines, and I think I may have
Mhm.
got it there because there's a lot
I
of
see.
people
Uh
watching
huh.
it. And by the way, I'd like to take this chance as well to congratulate the Miss International Queen Philippine organizers. It was such a successful event. It was the first time that Miss International Queen Philippines happened, and every year a lot of Filipinos, we want to join Miss International Queen, and finally it happened this year. So that's a very big win for the Philippines. And yeah, so my advice, yes, stay healthy, stay safe, and make sure before you fly to Thailand, don't go out, don't mingle with the crowd. So if you need to do your antigen or PCR testing, you'd be negative. And once you're in Thailand already, I hope you're well prepared and that you take all the rest that you can so that you can go to the activities. There's going to be a lot of activities, yeah? And you need all the energy that you have so you can do well, because you don't want to show up in an activity and, you'd be restless and tired. So, but enjoy. It's going to be a fun experience. I remember when I was competing back in 2015. I told myself, um, win or lose, I want to enjoy this experience. And I love the fact that, you know, I was able to meet a lot of girls, my co-candidates back then. In fact, one of them, Australian candidates, became my best friend in Australia. And that's another thing I really would treasure back in 2015. I've gained a lot of friends, and everywhere I go, like I went to Japan to be a judge for the Miss International Queen Japan, and I know people there because I met them in 2015. I remember going to Italy to be a judge for Miss T World as well, and they look after me there in Italy because I met some girl, one of my co-candidates in Miss International Queen, and everywhere you go, basically, I have friends, and that's one thing that I really love about the experience, and I hope the contestants would also enjoy that, making friends, you know, making friends with different trans women all over the world, and enjoy and do your best, and yeah, just come prepared.
Okay. น้องฟิล์มครับ it's your turn what would you like to say
Yeah, enjoy and think every people. I think all contestants have your own style, your own style. And you be yourself. You be yourself. Don't follow other contestants like oh this have dolly eye or something injection surgery same the contestant
same pattern
something like that. No, you be yourself. You be yourself. Beautiful it from yourself and fighting because the winner have only one. I always think like this. In my thinking, friend is friend, but for competition for me have only one. The second no. I think inside my thinking only the winner, only winner, only winner. Not second runner
okay
up, not first runner up, not only one is the winner. I must be the owner of the peacock crown. Think like this.
okay
I if you Trixie say okay. For me okay. I understand Trixie say okay for relationship, for friend, for enjoy. But for me no. I think only one the winner. I must be the winner. Think every day, winner. This peacock crown must on my head. Peacock crown on my head. The flower with me, and I must the winner. No second runner up, no first runner up. In my only the winner. I think like this.
okay
Relationship later, winner first. Okay.
okay okay
I think
okay so so that's the advice from Freem นะครับ and what about Valentina are you back I'm not sure if your signal is back or not so just try to switch to Valentina is there anything else you'd like to share and also a few advice you want to give to the 24 contestants from around the world that's coming to join us on this competition in June if your signal is okay Valentina are you there hello hello
ไม่ไหวแล้ว Valentina
yeah
ไม่ไหวแล้วอุ้ยฉันก็ไม่
Valentina
ได้
is
นะเนี่
gone
ย
went
ไม่ไหว
missing
แล้ว
number 4
Hello,
okay okay she's
There
back she's
I'm
back
here. Can you?
you are back okay
you
so
go.
I hope your signal is smooth right now So,
But
is there anything you'd like to share with the 24 contestants as an
yes,
advice for the range Miss International Queen?
enjoy this beauty pageant. I know how is the feeling of being in a competition and representing your country. It's difficult having all that weight in your shoulders, but try to enjoy the country, the type people, the organization. Really, they do a big effort and they do all the things so well with all this great professionalism that I just have to bow to my organization because they do always year by year the next representation of how is a good stage of for a transgender woman in the world. So enjoy and always an advice, a little advice, always introduce yourself with the best version of yourself. That will be my advice for all the students.
Okay, so that's the best advice from our best Miss International Queens who's joining us this live session tonight. So we're looking forward to welcome the three of you to the stage on on the coronation night and before that. And tonight, thank you for joining us for this live session. Okay. Meanwhile, stay healthy and stay safe until we meet on the Miss
Correct.
การ
International
ฝาก
Queen 20
ฝาก
and 22
พี่อ่านเดี๋ยวเพิ่ง
จ้ะ
ก่อนสั่งงานวิ่งไงรันพรายรันน่ะงานวิ่งอ่ะ
oh yeah ฝากสิ
ฝากสิฝากไทยหน่อยฝากคนไทยหน่อย คนไทยค
ฝาก
น
ค
ไหน
นไทยหน่อย
คนไท
ครับ
ย
ผมสำหรับคนไทยที่
เป็น LGBTQ หรือว่าไม่ได้เป็น LGBTQ ก็สามารถมาร่วมวิ่งด้วยกันวันที่เท่าไหร่นะพี่อ่าน
วันที่เท่าไหร่นะคะ19 June the 19th we're going to have the Pride Together Marathon run in Bangkok so please join and do the registration and be the force to make this happen and show them the pride together. We're going to start the running point from the Central World. It's right in the heart of the city. So you can just look at all the details and information on Miss International Queen webpage and do the registration. So no matter if you are LGBTQ or not, you are all welcome. The whole family and everyone, every age, every gender are all welcome to be part of that marathon.
ก็เชิญชวนนะคะ ก็ในงานก็จะเป็นคือถือว่าเป็นกิจกรรมในงานที่สำหรับคนรักการออกกำลังกายหรือว่าอยากจะมาแสดงความเป็นพรายของตัวเองนะคะว่าเราเนี่ยเรามีความภาคภูมิใจที่เราเป็นแบบนี้ไม่ว่าจะเป็นเพศอะไรเราภูมิใจได้ ก็มาวิ่งด้วยกันในงานเดี๋ยวฟิกจะไปวิ่งด้วยไม่รู้จะไหวหรือเปล่าพี่อ่านไม่รู้จะไหว
มาด้วยกันสวยๆมาเลย
ใช่แต่งแล้วอย่าลืมนะแต่งตัวแฟนซีมาเลยนะแต่งตัวแฟนซีมาเลยใคร
You can dress up whatever you want
ใครอยากที่แบบคนไทยที่ดูอยู่ฝากด้วยวัน9 จูนนะคะก็มาร่วมกันแต่งตัวแฟนซีแต่งตัวอะไรเต็มยศได้เลยนะคะแล้วก็มาร่วมแสดงให้เห็นว่าเมืองไทยเรา LGBTQ นี่คืออันดับ1จริงๆ
ครับผมนะฝากทุกคนนะฮะรายละเอียดเพิ่มเติมมาที่เพจของ Miss International Queen นะครับสมัครกันได้เลยนะฮะและต้อนรับทุกเพศทุกวัยเพื่อความเข้าใจไม่ได้แปลว่าคุณต้องเป็น LGBTQ แต่คุณสนับสนุนให้ความเท่าเทียมกันเกิดขึ้นในประเทศไทยและผลักดันให้ไปไกลในระดับโลกให้ได้ถ้าคุณอยากจะเป็นคนหนึ่งซึ่งแสดงจุดยืนแบบนี้รวมถึงแม้แต่แสดงจุดยืนแบบนี้ให้กับคนในครอบครัวหรือแม้แต่ลูกหลานของคุณได้เห็นว่านี่คือสิ่งที่โลกใบนี้มันควรจะเป็นและเดินหน้าไปสู่วันนั้นมาเจอกันทั้งครอบครัวชวนกันมาได้เลยเป็นงานดีๆครับรับรองนะฮะสำหรับทุกคนทุกเพศทุกวัยนะครับแล้วก็จะเจอกับน้องฟิล์มด้วยและ Miss International Queen รวมถึง Miss Tiffany วันนั้นมาเพียบรวมถึงดาราศิลปินแล้วก็ทุกคนนะครับเจอกันวันนั้น But for tonight thank you all the queens for joining us
Thank
until
you
we
so
meet
much
next time Thank you so much. Stay safe and
ขอบ
see
คุณ
you on Miss
ค่ะ
International Queen สวัสดีครับสวัสดีครับ ขอบคุณทุกคนที่ติดตามนะฮะ แชร์ไป 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 ให้ได้ดูกันเยอะๆ แล้วเจอกันนะครับ บ๊ายบาย